Welcome to Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Kent State Golden Flashes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. And he's gotten himself right in the middle of the early Heisman race with his performance. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Now the pitch. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Send the tight end in motion. Got a little space. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Drops back on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman Williams. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Trying to move them on the counter. They were all over it.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
The Golden Flashes offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Caught by Williams on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking for a crease. It's Mitchell. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Setting up the screen. Nice move there. Inside the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw on first. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
From a couple of yards deep, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Selling the fake. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Nearly intercepted.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the backfield, it's long. At the 35, he's got room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Got it in the middle. It's Fletcher on the stop. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
How is that not a fumble?
First quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got an alley, turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Between the hashes, it's Mitchell. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Running inside, it's Mitchell. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
He'll toss it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Finds us back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Powers inside. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Can't make the connection.
I know you're lying.
4th down stop. Wide receiver going in motion. Could not make his way to the corner. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Straight ahead, it's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. All wideouts, no backs. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right side, it's Tate. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it back to him. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Turns it upfield. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Got it. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the back. Swapped immediately.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Back to pass on second down. The quick out. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to pass. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. He'll be run out of bounds, but
Give me
there is
that.
a flag on the play. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Might have a chance. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes a catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes Kent State's offense ready to get this drive underway. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Sweet cut there. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells the run, wants to pass. Misses badly on that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the return, he'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a crease. He's got the 1st down. Oh, he found a space on the right. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Fires immediately. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mitchell. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, we've seen this running back make a lot of big plays catching the football, and they've got a lot of different ways to use him. That time, they're just throwing him more of a traditional running back screen, and I really like how they diversify the pass game with this guy in mind. He's got
it in the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Quick give. It's Harris. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Out wide right. It's Etheridge. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The golden flashes, moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Snaps on 4th down. Turns it upfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Left side is Harris. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground, it's Mitchell. He's past the sticks. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. At the 40, there he goes. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 5 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this, because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside, it's Harris. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Golden Flashes have their offense in high gear. Takes the handoff, it's Harris. Makes a man miss.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Golden Flashes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll take the deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to take it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Golden Flash's offense ready to get this drive started. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Second down, gonna throw it. Looking deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. Buying some time. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The pitch. Here's some daylight. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll ride him again. Run ends there.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Right side, it's Williams. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. No huddle here for the offense.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks it in. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play fake. On the move, he fires. Out wide right, it's Danzy. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Looking for space. It's Mitchell. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Out wide left, it's Mitchell. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Still looking to his right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready. And
the ball is loose on the return. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Finds his man on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Stopped right there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead, and that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
Got the quick completion. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Finds his man. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Has to have it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The golden flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Right side, it's long. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Look out. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, North Dakota State. What a play. Not only the interception, interception, but the great return for the score. They build. Fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll go with a direct snap. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sells to fake. Nice play to knock that one down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snaps it in the shotgun. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. He's changing the play. Power ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The run inside. It's Harris. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to establish the run. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Oh, the hops. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw one first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
That outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Gonna look downfield again. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple.
So red zone is just fucking impossible for me, apparently.
Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Left side is Fletcher. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Got it, looking for a first. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just